oil that disintegrates old things. She poured this alabaster oil. She poured this on me for my burial. But I won't drink the wine until it's new in my kingdom, because I can't mix the two. Can't mix law and grace. Now you couldn't mix law and grace. Has to be new in my kingdom, where the old is dissolved, 70 AD, and the new has come. And we can't, just like now, I say, for me, I'll just, not for anybody else, but for me, if I'm drinking the wine new in my kingdom within, I can't mix the grace teaching with the universality of God. The whole book of Hebrews speaks to that. Guys, if you're trying to trust in the blood of, lambs and heifers and cows, goats, and you believe in Jesus, the writer of Hebrews is saying, in his twilight understanding, not where we're at today, because we know God doesn't require blood. There's no blood required. But in his understanding, look where the writer of Hebrews was. It's like, if you trusting in the blood of animals, the animal sacrificial system, while you're believing in, while you've tasted of the good power of the age to come in Jesus, age of Pisces, there remaineth therefore no atonement for you, but only a fearful looking for of judgment. In other words, that's how indignant, that's how insistent the writer of the book of Hebrews was, that you can't mix these two ages. I found within myself, so don't trust the blood of bulls and goats, just trust the blood of Jesus. Again, that was for the age of Pisces, of two fish that will never become one. The one fish, the feminine energy, has to submit. The head of every woman is the man, the writer of the epistle said. So the age of Pisces was ushered in as a beautiful, beautiful contrast to the age of animal sacrifice, the age of Aries. Becomes Pisces. Now, law becomes grace, animal sacrifice becomes psyche sacrifice, lower nature sacrifice. But now the third light, the Christ age, leaving the Jesus age for the Christ age. If a person can emotionally do that, and there's no condemnation if you cannot, or if you don't want to, but because spirit is spirit is spirit. See? Whether you're a Christian or a Scientologist or a Muslim, spirit is spirit is spirit. But so there's no, whatever you choose to do by your illumination, that's your personal illumination. We keep our hands off of your illumination, unless you're out killing people, and we're going to intervene, So, but other than harm, we leave your illumination alone and bless you in yours, and say, hey, I'm also open that if there's a fragment of something that I need to learn from you, I'm going to learn it, because I'm going to be open to it. That's right. That's right. And so we go with that third light, where law became, or animal sacrifice became psyche sacrifice. Offer yourselves up a living sacrifice, Romans 12. And now human sacrifice within yourself becomes the alchemical marriage, the mystical marriage, where the masculine initiatory and the feminine birthing, emotion, desire, will, and belief all come together and keep coming together and keep fusing and keep fusing. It has to be an intentional blueprint of the mind for that to happen. But eventually I found that they become one, and you are just one person. And then for me, in my experience, then none of this matters. All the teachings don't matter. I could care less if I do spiritual teachings. I'm into my hobbies. I'm into my life partner, Amber. I am here now. I am here now. I am a human being. And I love my existence, and I am the world to come. But if I never teach on it, I don't give a crap. Because it doesn't matter. I know that everybody's held in love, and everybody's held right where they're supposed to be, and even, but I will say though, sometimes, I watched yesterday, the day before, two ministers have kind of an argument with each other, and I was vexed by that. I said, oh, this is horrible. And then today I got up and I went, and I saw something different. So wait a minute, these two people who have very different takes on spirit and spirit workings, that thing, there was something stuck in the spiritual communities, stuck. And them having an argument publicly about it, boom, jolted that stuck thing out, and so they could start moving again. That's what I was shown in the spirit. Wow. And now, if your light has contrasted to where you can't do that, because you used to do that in the flesh, low vibrational. Now, if your light has a contrast to where you can never voice your opinion because you are busy cleaning that thing in you, then you would not ever partake of saying, hey, I think this theology is very unhealthy, if that person came against you on your Facebook profile. But if you are led and you once practiced self-abasement, you once practiced flesh death and ego death, and now you're in self-actualization, contrast, light, now you can speak about what you feel in society or in the spirituality communities is unhealthy. You can speak about it to break up the fallow ground, the cemented heart atmosphere, like Jesus in Matthew 23. Speak to the cemented, unmovable, putrid, unmovable infrastructure, and speak beyond, not speak to the human, but speak to that thing, that archon that's holding them, and speak to it and dissolve it. And so what I saw the other day was not it wasn't that one was right and the other was wrong. It was that by having the discussion of contrast, in the contrast, the equilibrium was gained on some level. And the people that saw that can take what they will from it. But I saw equilibrium and fusion coming from two opposites. It was a beautiful thing.
So incredible. And you know, what's so amazing about that, that is showing the direct reflection of the work that you've done within you. Yeah. That has allowed you to see that and to recognize what's happening in the unseen realm, is that where somebody who is still stuck in duality might be taking one side versus the other. You could see that moment with both those energies coming together, needing to collapse it in order to move it and birth something new. So it's just like having birthing a child, and those shoulders are stuck and nothing is moving at all. And yet the labor pains are there, and you're like, when is this going to be over? Well, as soon as that busts through, the baby slides right on out. It's not the head that's the hardest part. It's the shouldering. Okay. That's where the government sits. Yep. Is on the shoulders. And that is the hardest and most painful part for us to birth in something new that's going to be fresh, that is going to lead us into a new age and a new way of enlightenment and a new way of a new seed that is being birthed forth in bringing freshness and vigor and the essence of the unseen in a way that we haven't seen, now made manifest as a full-blown new reality. Oh, so it feels like right now that's where we are at. I mean, collectively, it feels like where we're at. It feels like the shoulders are right there. So the head, the crown has already made its appearance. The crown is already there. Ooh, I'm feeling that. The crown has already been seen. The head is starting to come out as the new man, and we're waiting for the shoulders for the government to just be pushed out. And so then the rest is easy.
Yeah, really is.
White stone, black stone.
Okay.
The white stone and the black stone. The feminine and the masculine energy on the shoulder of the priesthood of the new man that is coming through, the priest and the priestess that have united as one.
Chokma and Bina. Yeah.
That's right. Chokma and Bina.